testing 2, 2, testing 2.
Want to grab some drink? Have you got your phone on you? You're gonna pull it up and see how it looks, and I'll do some audio and tell me if you can hear it.
Make sure the boys, if they're not playing, keep your phones on the during the course of the game.
Just testing the audio here on the live stream. Been set up for a couple of months, or at least a month and a bit, so a bit stale and remembering where things go, but Declan should be somewhere checking it out for me. So thank you, Shirley. I'm sure that means picture and sound are coming through correctly. So looks like we're set up and ready to rock and roll here got about 15 minutes to full pitch. I think given the stream's up and running, I'll leave it open. So this will be the link for anyone that's interested for the game, unless we have some problem. This link will stay open now and broadcast the actual game starting in about 15 minutes here at Baseball Park, Springfield on the Central Coast.
And Robin. It's 200 of them in the world. Yeah, mate.
Would you like? Would you like? Because you're sitting in my car. Oh. Yeah, I know. And I looked at my phone and I went, oh, I better wander over there.
See on Saturday night, one game from the end. Oh. What do you on them? You got a drink for some week? We're all
Hey guys, what do you like doing on the sport?
Yeah, it looks like we're to round between the third. Oh. Who's- okay. We will be the first pitch. Good. This game is between six. Play. Boys, blue, is coming. Good. Oh. Behind the dish. But second base. Third base. Kristen. Short. Ball. Just finished. Start. The packaging. Brett. Four. Tom. Pick.
Go, Gabs.
Come on, guys. Here you go.
Dirt. Two pick. Win. Force. There's a little bit bad. Oh. There's two out. Top of the first. Throw is over. He's not in time. Successfully steals the group. Well, through that ball through up there. 3-0 count here. Back. Goal. The runners on 1-2, 2 out. 2. Yeah. Look.
Yes, boys.
Leading.
Let's go. Hands on now, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Here you go. Oh, yes. Aggressive. We're back, boys. We got it.
Oh. Sobry's bottom back. Will lead up for here to Matt Reed. So lead off central there to the Central Coast fielder Matt Reed. The Central Coast third baseman Kristen Watt. Almost, yes. One. It's for a ball. I believe there's a problem with the mic. I'm watching.
Yeah, Noah, right there, Eagle.
Third.
Yeah, mate, right there, Eagle. Good, good, good. Oh,
Dude. Testing two, testing two. Can you hear me now? I think we had an issue there with the microphone that I couldn't be heard. I'm not sure if you can hear me now or not. I asked for someone to respond. No one did. I've now switched to microphone jack 2, and I believe it may now be coming through. If that's the case, someone watching the screen, could you let me know that you can now hear me? And apologies for that. Some of my best commentary for the year you missed. So Michael Campbell there, singled to left field. Thank you. Matt Reeves scored from second base, who I believe the microphone wasn't working. So Matt Reeves is on second base there as the leadoff hitter with a double to the centre field fence. That was followed by Tristan Watts, the third baseman, who hit the ball to shortstop, who fumbled the ball. And Tristan Watts was successfully through to first base on the error. Michael Campbell then came up in the 3-hole and singled to left field, which scored Matt Reeves from second base, and that's the one run to nil scoreline you now see on the scoreboard. And then up then was Jake Amos, who somewhere I didn't see it, left field as well, and that advanced the runners. So we now have loaded bases, none out, and in the batter's box is Damien Rutherford. So apologies for that. I think you missed all the commentary, but I think that's brought everyone up to date on what's happened here in of the first inning. So bit of a hiccup there. Some of my best commentary is missed out on, but I don't think it's better from here. So Damien Rutherford up here in the 5 hole. I believe it's 1 strike on the batter. And that one misses outside for a ball. Evens it up here at 1-1. And that one's in the dirt. Tristan has a secondary, but retreats back up the line. I think that now makes it 3-1 or 2-1. Here on Damien Rutherford. 2-2. Apologies. So 2-2 count, none out. Loaded bases here in the bottom of the first innings. And there's a swing to left field. Will it be in time for the runner to score? Oh, the runner from 2 is a long way down. He's able to get back. And the runner from 3, Tristan Watts, there scores on the sack fly by Damien Rutherford to left field, which takes the score out now to 2-0. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Into the plate, Chet Robinson. And a called strike there on Chet Robinson for a 1-1 count. Must have just caught the outside edge there for a strike. So 0-2 count here now on Damien Rutherford. Sorry, Chet Robinson. For strike 3. So Chet Robinson goes down swinging for the second out here in the bottom of the first innings. Now to the plate, the designated hitter this evening, Kurt Eden, batting in the 7 hole. So 2 out, runners on 1 and 2. And that misses upstairs for ball. And there's a cold strike. The bottom of the zone. 1-1. Strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here now on Kurt Eden. In the bottom of the first, which is 6. Breaks up the first one. See what he goes with. And Kurt Eden fouls it off again. So the count here remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Kurt Eden there caught out on strikes. Looked a good pitch to me. So breaking ball there. Obviously found the bottom outside corner of the zone, and Kurt Eden called out on strikes there for the third out in the bottom of the first, but not before the Central Coast Marlins have managed to plate 2 runs here and take a 2-0 lead moving into the top of the second. Very, very pleasant evening here at Springfield on the Central Coast. The sky, which was overcast when we arrived, was largely cleared, and just a scattering of white clouds. No wind at all to speak of. Down low, we're looking at the trees up high, so very, very still evening here, and very mild temperature. I haven't got my thermometer, but I'd suggest 23 degrees or so. So a very, very pleasant evening here on the Central Coast. So if you're in the area and interested in some baseball, come on down. Full canteen service is available. So come down, watch some quality baseball, and have a pie and a drink, and it's all free and very, very pleasant. So in these COVID times, we don't have a lot of options for free entertainment. So if you're in the area, come on down. More than welcome. If you do, though, just remember you do need to comply with the COVID requirements and just check in at the canteen using the QR code. So we go to the top of the second. Leading things off for the Manly side in the 6th hole. Looks like it will be the catcher, Tom Butler. And that one finds the inside bottom of the zone there for strike 1. And a sharp catch there by Damien Rutherford on the line drive up to first base for the first out of the innings. Seemed to be a combination of self-preservation and catching ability there by Damien Rutherford to snatch that one that was coming back very hard at him, and that one misses the bottom of the zone for a ball. The batter in the box now for the Manly Warringah side, or the Manly side, sorry, I'm getting mixed up with the rugby league here, is the left fielder, Luke Brown, and looks like we'll have a pitcher's cover here, which will not be in time, but nice backing up there by Kai McIntosh Walsh, the second baseman, to prevent any additional bases. So I assume that will be scored an infield single there to the Manly hitter. Now in the batter's box, the second baseman, Joshua Beasley. That was close, must have just missed outside for ball 1. And that was down and in for ball 2, so 2 balls only here on the Manly batter. 1 out, a runner on first base here in the top of the second. And that one misses up or in. It's a roundabout that upper inside corner, but not called there. So 3 balls only here on the Manly batter. Assume the bat's on the shoulder here, so looking for one down the middle, which he gets. 3 balls, 1 strike now on the batter. Hit to third base, who gets a glove on and manages to stop it in a nice play there by Tristan Watts. But unable to get a clean grab at it, and the runner is advanced. I'm guessing that was probably scored as an error, but it was a tough play. He got down on it. No, it was not scored as an error, so tough play. And there is a double play, the 5-4-3 double play to end the innings. Brian Murphy there just asking Scott Murray whether or not Damien Rutherford's foot was on the base. I did notice it looked to be, it did elevate at one point. I think he said it was back down. Those watching the replay can double check. I did a first take two and wondered whether he was elevated off the base, but Scott Murray was right beside it, called it out, said he was back down. But I invite you guys, you can check the replay and see if that was the right or the wrong call. The ball definitely beat the runner. The only issue is whether or not his foot was on the base at the time he took the throw. So that ended the Manly threat there with the two runners on. And the score here in Marlins going into the bottom of the second. Central Coast Marlins 2, Manly 0. Leading things off here for the Central Coast Marlins in the bottom of the second is the second baseman, Kai McIntosh Walsh. Ooh, looked a bit low there, but called strike. Obviously right at the bottom of the zone for strike one. And that one's well outside to even the count at 1-1. And a swing and a miss there for strike two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And a swing and a miss. The ball's in the dirt, but a throw will be made up to first base, which throws out Kai McIntosh Walsh there on the dropped third strike. So 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Takes the shortstop batting in the 9 hole this evening, Jake Bramble. And that one misses upstairs for ball 1. And that's a no for a called strike. 1-1. Looks to swing, but holds back. Needs to hold back there. 2 balls. Bottom of the zone there for a full strike. 2-2 now on the Central Coast Marlins shortstop. The strike's going off there to the right to stay alive. Keeps the count here at 2-2. And that one, breaking ball there by Ariyama. Gets Bramble swinging and called out there on, goes down there swinging for the second out. Yeah, in the bottom of the second. That takes us back to the top of the order in the leadoff spot. Doubled in the first innings to the centre field fence, Matt Reeves. And there's an off-speed pitch. Look, didn't get the call there. Looked a good pitch from here, but didn't get the call. Must have been called up, I'm assuming. And a swing and a miss there for strike 1. One ball, one strike here on Matty Reeves, which matches his jersey number here, 1 and 1. Holds up on that. Will they check it? Yes, they will. And Scott Murray will call it. And Scott Deek sends him up to, tells him to run there on strike 2, thinking it was strike 3. So that will be a shout from Deeksy. So that, I believe, evens it down. Sorry, 1 ball, 2. No, I'm getting it wrong, but at least I didn't tell you to first base on strike 2. And goes down swinging there on strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the second. And with 2 completed, the score here remains Central Coast Marlins 2, Manly 0. And we go to the top of the third.
Sorry, I don't know if you noticed, but Nelson Phillips, yeah, he's in the number. He's normally 10 years old.
Yeah, I said, I know clearly Nelson's let you shout out, but he's got the stories off it. I've already said that. Thank you, Brian. We did notice. 2 weeks. To notice.
And here comes Scotty Dixie. We'll just check that ruling there with him. So top of the third here, leading things off for the Manly side. Just looks like we are back at the top of their order. So leading things off here in the top of the third will be their leadoff hitter, Tom Newbold. And there's a called strike. So 1 and 1 now on Tom. And that's flied out here to shallow right. Michael Campbell will, of course, have the range to take the catch. Carl McIntosh Walsh there is a good second baseman, went back. And Michael Campbell made the ball, caught him off, and took the catch running across the foul line there. Not sure it was actually in view, but If it wasn't, just out of view there, Michael Campbell took the catch. So one out here in the top of the third. And that looks like that will find the ground in right field. So there is a single. The Manly number 2 hitter, Gabriel Matto, who from memory also singled in the first innings. So I believe that will make him 2 for 2 for this evening. And that looks like he's centre field. He's moving around. He's made the range, taken the catch. Gabriel retreats back to first base. So nice range there by Matt Reeves at centre field to make that grab. I thought at one stage he was going to find the ground, but Matt Reeves had it covered and comfortably took the catch there for 2 out here in the top of the third. Now in the batter's box, Connor McDonald. Just noticed Givo there saying good evening. How are you, Givo? And they called strike there, and the runner successfully threw on the steal to second base. The throw there off target by Jake Amos. So a repeat here of what actually happened in the first innings, I believe it was, with Gabriel singling and then stealing second. And that is hit to Chet Robinson at left field, who comfortably takes the catch to bring to a close the top of the third innings. With no change to the score, Central Coast Marlins still leading here 2 runs to 0 going into the bottom of the third. Leading things off for the Central Coast Marlins will be the third baseman, Tristan Watts. Okay, about to get things back underway here in the bottom of the third. Central Coast Marlins currently leading 2 runs to 0, having played at 2 in the bottom of the first innings. And that one misses low for ball 1 here on the Central Coast third baseman, Tristan Watts. And that looks like it's going to go a long way. Is it over the fence? It's close. No, it's landed in front in left field, a couple of feet in front of the fence, but a stand-up double there to Tristan Watts to lead things off here in the top of the third. Plenty of elevation on that, and I thought it was actually going to go over the fence, but it landed a couple of feet just inside the fence. So a lead-off double there. And in the batter's box now, the right fielder, Michael Campbell. Ooh, pulled low there for strike one. I believe that will also make Tristan 2 for 2 this evening here. If I recall correctly, back in the first innings, I think he singled. So one strike only here on Michael Campbell. He'll be in there for a called strike. So 2 strikes only now on the Central Coast Marlins right fielder. Looking to advance and score this runner from 2. And in the dirt, and the runner goes and makes it in time. And nice grab there by the third baseman. That looked to be up the line and almost away from him, which would have allowed the runner to score. But nice grab there, an athletic grab there by the third baseman, almost definitely saved a run. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now on Michael Campbell, with the runner now standing 90 feet away on third base, with none out here in the top of the third. Sorry, the bottom of the third. Taking a while here to go through the pitch options. And it misses inside and low for ball 2. So 2-2 count now. Michael Campbell here looking for a hit or a stop fly to score this runner from third base. Catcher sets up outside. With a kick. And it is driven up the middle by Michael Campbell for a single to centre field, which scores the runner from third base. So Michael Campbell now, I believe, is also 2 for 2 this evening. And that takes the score here out to a 3-run to nil in favour of the Central Coast Marlins. And now in the batter's box, the catcher, Jake Amos. And that one misses upstairs for ball 1. And that's a now. Now on the batter, near a lick. Then it's going. If you can hear that, that's a helicopter just coming over the ground. And checks the runner there on 1. And Michael Campbell easily back. And Amos takes that one there inside for a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike now on the bat. And that'll be a base on balls there. Misses up and out for ball 4. So Runners now on 1 and 2 here with none out. Brings the batter's box. The first baseman this evening, Damien Rutherford. And that one misses low for ball 1. And that is up in the air somewhere. I think it's behind us somewhere. Yep, I just heard it land over behind me. And all the kids are running for it. Bit of forest out there at the moment. Council haven't been in a mode since Christmas, so the surrounds here are quite long. Usually I can't find them either. Funny that. Wish they'd mowed what I consider to be the fairway of the golf course, but Dale think it's a bit narrower than I do. So. And that one misses downstairs for just like track of the count here for the moment. I think it's 2 and 1 or 3 and 1. Doesn't give a count here, so we'll catch up in a moment. And that one's up and that's very high in the centre of the diamond and for flies called, so the batter is out.
There's one. After all, you're right for.
For those watching and not familiar with the more less common rules of baseball, and you can fly there with runners on 1 and 2 and none out. Fly which then automatic out for the batter. The aim of which is to protect the runners, so the kickball will not drop and the runners don't know where to go, and the batter will automatically out, and the runners can hold the space. And that one there flying to the back of the zone for a strike. The centre post and that one misses upstairs for the ball. 1 and 1 count now on Chet. And that one's hit up the centre. Play is made to 2, cross to 1, and I don't think that is in time. No, it's not. It's safe. That's correct call. It was not in time. So the runner on 2 is out. The runner advancing from 1 to 2 is out, which was Jake Amos. Michael Campbell advances to 3, and Chet Robinson is safe on first. No need to rewind that one. Good eye on that one, and that one was definitely safe on first. The runner beat the throw. And the batter's box, designated hitter Kurt Eden. A strike, so 1 strike now on Kurt Eden. Lights just starting to take over here from the natural light. 8:07, so sun is just about setting behind us, and the artificial light is just starting. The throw is over. The runner comes home from 3. He's down. He's in time, and he's called out. So Michael Campbell there caught going home with a correct call. All that matters is the gentleman in blue, and he called it. And Shorty, he matters too. So the Central Coast Marlins pointed another run there in that innings. So we now move into the top of the fourth with the Central Coast Marlins now leading here 3 runs to 0. Been no activity in either pen here this evening, so both starters going into the 4th innings. Now, hasn't been a lot of pitches, I assume, around 60 odd. Leading off here for the Manly side. And the top of the 4th is someone who's wearing the wrong number, which I was told about. Nelson Phillips, normally number 10, but he's wearing number 99 tonight, obviously left his uniform at home. And that one misses outside, so a 1 ball, 1 strike now on the batter. And that one catches the bottom of the zone for a 12 strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now on the Manly hitter Nelson Phillips here in the top of the 4th. And that one misses outside to even the count at 2-2. And that's fouled off on the right side to keep the count here at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there by Nelson Phillips. Goes down swinging there for the first out here in the top of the 4th. And that one misses upstairs for ball 1. Just for those interested, scores from the ABL today. In the, just looking here, where are we? The 20th. So in the first game, Adelaide Giants played the Perth Heat and went down 1-0 with the Perth Heat there coming away 1-0 winners. And in the second game of a doubleheader there for the Adelaide Giants, the Adelaide side defeated the Brisbane Bounders 8-4, and a shout out to one of our Marlins players there, Rickson Taylor Wingrove, playing for the Adelaide Giants. I believe, well, definitely a 4-run grand slam, and I think that was the walk-off play to end the game in the 8th. So I think it was tied at 4 after. No, it was tied at 3 after 7. Brisbane scored 1 in the top of the 8th, and then Adelaide scored 1 run, and then Rickson Wingrove hit a walk-off grand slam to win the game there, 8 runs to 4. Well, meanwhile here, a comeback, or a very slow comeback there to Joel Pettigrew, the pitcher, thrown over to first base for the 3rd out here in the top of the 4th. So that brings to a close the top of the 4th innings, with the Central Coast Marlins still leading here 3 runs to 0. So we move here into the bottom of the 4th. Leading things off here in the bottom of the 4th will be the designated hitter, Kurt Eden. And a swing and a miss there for strike 1. And that'll be checked, and I think he might have gone. No, he's caught it from home plate anyway. So thought he was going up the line there, that to Scott Murray on that swing, but I thought he went, and I'm sure Scott probably would have called the same, but he seemed not to call it originally, but then called it from home plate. So Kurt Eden there goes down on 3 straight swings. So 1 out here in the, and a bunt there and the ball's in the dirt, and he's given the out there. I thought again he was off the bag. I thought he'd stepped well and truly off, but so bump there by Kai McIntosh. Talking about Kurt Eden and suddenly the bump was on, but yeah, it was given up there on first. I thought he'd stepped off, but maybe it was a safety thing and he allowed it as and that one there flying through bottom of the zone for a cold strike on the centre post. Shortstop Jake Randall. That one's up the middle, past the pitch to the second base, so we'll be in time. And that one and that one was definitely out. So the Central Coast Marlins there, 3 up, 3 down in order in the bottom of the fourth. So the score here remains with 4 completed. Central Coast Marlins 3, Manly 0. It was like someone local's having a barbecue or something. It's certainly making me hungry. I don't think it's the canteen, but someone's cooking something that smells good. So we move here to the top of the 5th. So we're moving along quite well here. It's only 8:20 and we've completed 4 in just over the first hour. So we may get all night here tonight if we continue at this rate, but I've said that before. So we'll see. Now in the batter's box for the Manly side is the second base, Joshua Beasley, off the top of the 5th here. And that one misses well and truly upstairs for ball 1. And nice correction there by Joel Pettigrew, the Central Coast Marlins pitcher. Great bold strike down the middle. So 1-1 count now on the batter. And it sounds like a broken back there, back to the pitcher. Shortstop's across, but it won't be in time. So not sure if that'll be scored an error to the pitcher, which is
I looked it over as well. You there or anyone else?
and that one's going to find the ground there at left field, but nice run, nice cover there by Chet has held the runner at 2. So it looked like that might advance some multiple bases there, but Chet was able to cover that quite well and keep the runner at 2. And that one on the ground. Damien makes a nice play there. Gets the out at 2. Goes across to 3, but he's safe at 3. So nice play there by Damien. Diving to his right. Manages to grab the ball. Gets up. Throws it across to second. Gets the runner advancing from 1 to 2. And is then thrown across to 3. And the runner manages to get back on just on the base just in time there. So almost a double play, but nice play there for the. Score sheet shows a first out. I'm not sure if that's 1 or 2 out. And a swing and a miss. Any batter, which I will catch up on in a moment. So the last batter that Damon fielded the ball on was Tom Newbold. And now batting is Gabriel Mako, who is 2 for 2 this evening. Streak here. So far, 2 nice hits by Gabriel, and the runner goes. And there is no throw. So runners on 2 and 3 now. And a 1-1 count here on Gabriel Mato, who's already 2 for 2 this evening. And that one misses downstairs for a ball. I believe that's two balls, 1 strike. It is just confirmed it is 1 out here, so Gabriel will be looking to score these runners on that one. Finds this in 2 and 2. And that one is fouled by the keeper. Edge, so Gabriel stays alive there on that swing, 2 and 2. 1 out, runners on 2 and 3 here in the top of the 5th. And here's the pitch. And that will ring him up, so that brings to an end the hitting streak there for Gabriel Mato. And the Central Coast Marlins breathe a small sigh of relief there with now 2 out. But there's still runners here in scoring. They're looking to shut this down and not let Manly narrow the gap here. Now hitting the designated hitter, Ashley Roberts. And 4-4-1. That's a nice game. Foul there. Lays off it, hits the bat, and the right side, just missing the circle there. So, 1 ball, 1 strike now on the Manly designated hitter. And that one was close, must have just missed low. I'm guessing 2 balls, 1 strike. Didn't get the call that time. Looked to be very close. Side will even the count at 2 and 2. And that one just misses inside for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Everyone held their breath then. Looked to be close, but no cigar that time. And just missed inside. More importantly, it's had the umpire. So 3 and 2. And that one misses upstairs for a ball. So a base on balls there to the Manly designated hitter. Brings to the plate with loaded bases here, 2 out, the dangerous Connor McDonald. And that one catches the bottom inside corner for a strike. Connor McDonald here. Long levers will be looking to score some of these runs. Of course, 1 hit could lead to Manly. And that won't be a foul tip through there to the catcher for strike 2. So 2 strikes only. Can now work around him a little bit here. And gasses up there for a fast ball. I'd say that would be the fastest ball thrown so far this evening. He certainly ramped up then, and that was at least 5 miles an hour faster than I think anything else that's been thrown this evening. So, and there's another off speed, but that is fouled over the back. There won't be a play on it. So keeps the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the batter. So, top of the 5th, 1 ball, 2 strikes, a load of bases. 4-hole hitter, Connor McDonough batting, and he's fouled off again to the right side. I think it's could be a crucial moment in the game here, one way or the other. Central Coast Marlins can get this out and get out of here and keep Manly scoreless, or Manly can play a couple of runs and narrow the gap. That is in the air. Looks like it is going straight down centre field's throat. He has a read on it. No, and Michael Campbell runs across. There's a little bit. That ball got above the lights then. I think Reevesy had difficulty getting a read on it, and Michael Campbell, with all of his experience, then moved across from right field, who had a good read on it on the side from the side-on view, caught him off and comfortably took the catch. So some experienced outfield play there from Michael Campbell saved Central Coast Bacon there in the top of the 5th innings. Sorry. The bottom of the 5th for the Central Coast Marlins is the ball to shortstop, who's first base for the first out of the innings. So 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Now in the batter's box, second base. Sorry, third base, Kristen Watts. Still no 2 here in either bullpen, so. And that one must have just found the outside edge there for a called strike. So 1 strike only on the batter.
Come on!
And that one's down and in the dirt for a ball back here in front of our table. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss there by Tristan Watts for the second out here in the bottom of the 5th. So 2 away to the batter's box, right field, and Michael Campbell. And that one misses up and in for ball 1. And that one misses inside for ball 2. So 2 straight balls on Michael Campbell. And that one just comes outside. 1 ball, 2 balls, 1 strike now here on Michael Campbell. And 4 balls, 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Now the sun's gone below the horizon, starting to get dark, and temperature's starting to drop. Baseball park. Fly up around the second base. Second base makes it, and that will carry away. So that is 5 in the book, with the Central Coast Marlins still leading here 3 runs to 0. So the Central Coast Starter Job Pettigrew will take us into the top of the 6th. And therefore, at the present time, is the pitcher of note for the win. So we go to the top of the 6th. Leading things off here is Nelson Phillips, the right fielder. And a foul tip there, I think, with everybody. Bat, catcher, and umpire. one strike. And that one hit to second base, who makes a grab, Kyle McIntosh Walsh, and the throw is in time over to Damien Rutherford. One away there at the top of the sixth. And now in the batter's box, the catcher, Tom Butler. Just over third, Joel Pettigrew, the Central Coast starter, who is on 73 pitches. One more for us. Two away here in the top of the sixth innings. Now in the batter's box, Luke Brown. And that one was outside for ball one. That one finds the bottom of the zone for a called strike. Evens the count here at 1-1. That one looked close. Back over the pitches. Baseball here at the moment. Three balls, one strike. Luke Brown. In the top of the sixth, with 2 out. Easily. And that one misses inside for ball one. And no one finds the zone there. Strike. 1-1 count now in the batter. 2 out, runner on first. Ball rates back in there, finds us inside edge of the zone for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now in the batter. Runner goes. Throw looks like it's in time. He didn't get a grab on it. No, he can't. Throw then beat the runner, even though it was away from Jake Amos. The throw easily beat the runner. But the fielder could not make a grab on it, unfortunately, for the Central Coast Marlins. So and he moves across from first base to catch to bring to a close the top of the sixth innings with the score here remaining. Central Coast Marlins 3-0. I notice there is now some movement up in the Central Coast bullpen. Not entirely sure who is warming up there. Might be. Looks like a fairly small person, so I'm thinking it's Jackson Smith. It's a small person with socks up, so I believe it's Jackson Smith. And Brett Allen's also up there, but not throwing. No movement so far. I'm sure what their pitches count is, but pitch the bottom of the sixth.
Oh!
So leading things off here in the bottom of the sixth for the Central Coast Marlins will be the catcher, Jack Amos. And the Can You Hear Me there was real estate extraordinaire, Damien Rutherford. And the birthday boy for yesterday, I'm reminded. And that one misses upstairs for ball one on Jake Amos. And there's some spot there for ball two. So 2 balls only here on the Central Coast catcher. And that one's fouled off to so the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. And breaking ball there misses for a ball. Might look good. I'm assuming it's not. I notice we're just getting a flickering here of the screen. I'm not sure what that is. I didn't see any interference. So I'm hoping that stopped, but see how we go. So a lead-off base on balls. We seem to be losing the light. It's like going dark because I can see that it's not going black. I can see the lights. Okay, I'm not sure. Not sure what's happening there. We'll turn the scoreboard off for the moment. That might have been what was causing it. So we'll have to do it without scoreboard for the moment. So it's just rather than lose the pitch. And there's a nice hit by Damien Rutherford, and Centerfield takes it on the fence, unfortunately, for the Central Coast Marlins. Jug Amos has to retreat back to first base, but Dan Rutherford there within about 1 or 2 metres of putting it over the fence, but the centre fielder was able to take it over his shoulder on the fence there at deep left centre. Now in the batter's box, Chet Robinson. And the runner from 2 goes. The throw is not in time. And Chet Robinson there swings at a high one for a and fouls it back behind. Sorry, we're just still having issues with that key. So 1-1 count now on Chet Robinson. And breaking ball misses upstairs. But it did manage to freeze Chet Robinson there with the ball initially coming at him. And another one upstairs. This time he lays off it for a 3-1 count. After swinging that first high one, they've been working upstairs on him here. And he's with a breaking ball and then a fast ball upstairs. Managed to hold off those last two pitches. The game, a 3-1 count. And that one's down in the zone. And that one looks like it will find ground. It will. So a safe hit there to right field by Chet Robinson. And the ball there was thrown across the diamond. Looks like we now have some. The activity in the Central Coast bullpen has ended. It looks like he did get to the point where he's ready to go, so we may see a change at the top of the next innings. And I note that we now have some activity up in the Manly bullpen. In the batter's box for the Central Coast Marlins with runners on 1 and 3. 1 out is Kurt Eden.
Outfield on your right ball.
And that one's outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike here on the Manly hitter Kurt Eden.
Let's go. Stand strong the other way. Let's go. You ready?
And that one's fouled off there on the right side. Umpire checks the dugout, but looks like it's good to go. I think that's 2 balls, 2 strikes in the batter. Mistaken. Yeah, 1 ball, 2 strikes. I stand corrected. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. I believe it's 1 out. Runners on 2 and 3. So Kurt Eden looking to take it around here. And the batting is 6. There's the pitch, and that's right up the middle. They'll score the runner from 3. The runner from 2 is sent. Turns it forward. He is there in time. So a single there up the middle to Kurt Eden. Plates both runners from 2nd and 3rd, which now takes Marlins out to a 5-run-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th innings. And now in the batter's box, the second base, Kai McIntosh Walsh. And that's swing and a miss there by Kai McIntosh. I don't know the Manly players, I'm not sure for those that are more familiar with him, but whoever's up there in the bullpen is a left hand. Looks like a youngish person. And he's a left-handed pitcher. And that one's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now here. Kai McIntosh Walsh. And fouls that one back to stay alive. So the count here remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one's hit to third base. Throws it across to 2, fully out. Across to 1. So makes the first of the out. Misses the second now, throws it into 2, and I believe we'll get him at 2. Yes, he does. So they do. Connor McDonald there recovers it first, makes the throw in time to second, and Kai McIntosh Walsh is thrown out at second base to bring to a close the bottom of the 6th innings. But not before Central Coast Marlins have played 2 further runs here to now lead 5 runs to 0. And looks like Joel Pettigrew will continue here in the 7th.
Top 7, I thought so. And what's the score there? 5-0. 40 minutes to go.
So no changes here yet in the Central Coast defensive lineup. Joel Pettigrew pitching into the 7th innings here. And as things remain the same, will be the pitcher of record here. Currently holding a 5-run to 0 lead. Leading off here in the top of the 7th for the Manly Eagles side is the shortstop Kenny Nato in the 9 hole. And there's a hit to third base. And Tristan Watts there takes the ball cleanly, throws it across to Damien Rutherford first for the 5-3 play there for the first out of the innings. Takes us back to the top of the order for the Manly Eagles side in the batter's box, Tom Newbold. Got the scoreboard back up there temporarily. We'll see how it goes. It seems to have settled down at the moment. Fingers crossed it doesn't cause us any further problems. And that one's down in the dirt for ball 1 there. And that one finds the bottom of the zone to even the count. And that one's hit to shortstop. Nice clean take. Throws across and is in time. Seems like we got the line there. The ball was taken nice and cleanly and was only just out. So 2 away here in the top of the 7th, brings back to the batter's box. The hot bat for the night so far, Gabriel Matto. It's 2 for 2 in his first 2 at bats, now 2 for 3 after striking out in his last at bat. And that one misses outside for a ball. And I think I was just talking without the microphone on, which really made no sense. So what I was saying then was that we had 3 infield plays there to retire the Manly side in order with a 6-3, 5-3, 4-3 play. And that brings to a close the top of the 7th innings, with the Central Coast Marlins still leading here 5-0. And looks like the change has been made for the Manly side on the mound. Looks like number 36, the left-hander. We'll get the name in a moment for you. Just waiting here to get the name of the Manly pitcher. He's going to just be doing something else for the moment, but I'll get the name as soon as I can. Leading things off for the Central Coast Marlins is the shortstop, Jake Bramble.
Oh my God.
The pitcher for the Manly side is Zach Murphy. And that one was in there for a strike and fouled off by Jake Bramble over the first base dugout. So 0-1 now on the and that looks like it's going on the side of the diamond. So 2 strikes only here on Jake Bramble. And a swing and a miss there for strike 3. So 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th for the Central Coast Marlins. That takes us back to the top of the order. Now in the batter's box, centre field, Matt Reeves. And that one misses up and outside for ball 1. And that one is downstairs for ball 2. That one finds the top of the zone for strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike now here on Matt Reeves. And Sam is there for strike 2. So 2 and 2 count here now on the Central Coast centre fielder. And he's called out there on strikes. Had a double at it, pulled back. But Zach Murphy finds the bottom of the zone and Matt Reeves is pulled out on strikes for the second out. Go, mate. Now hitting Tristan Watts, the third baseman, takes one down in the dirt for ball 1. And finds the bottom inside corner there for strike 1. 1-1 count here now on Tristan Watts. And that one's in the dirt for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. And that one's hit up the third base line, foul into the left field corner. Evens the count here at 2 and 2. So 2 and 2 count here now on Tristan Watts. And then when he's upstairs, he's hit it soft up to third base. He makes the throw, makes the play, and makes the throw in time. And Tristan Watts is thrown out there at first base on the 5-3 play to retire the Central Coast Marlins in order here in the bottom of the 7th. So we move into the 8th. Joel Pettigrew still on the mound for the Central Coast Marlins. Just confirming with the scorers, Joel Pettigrew is on 92 pitches going into the top of the 8th. So not sure how deep Sean intends to take him. Obviously, still has potentially 28 pitches plus a batter he could throw. So Mate could potentially throw a complete game here, but I suspect he won't quite go. But we will see what happens here. Just depends on how quickly, especially these first couple of batters. So we move here into the top of the 8th. Leading off for the Manly side is the designated hitter, Ashley Roberts. And Joel Pettigrew again starts off there with that first pitch strike. And that is hit to centre field. He has to come in a long way, but makes the ground and takes the catch comfortably. So 1 up, 1 down, and only 2 pitches there. Now in the batter's box, the first baseman, Connor McDonald. And that one misses downstairs for ball 1. 1 ball only. Outside for ball 2. And that one's fouled back through his legs. So 2 balls, 1 strike now on the Manly first baseman. 1 out. No runners on here in the top of the 8th. And that one's hit up the third baseline, fielded by Brian Murphy. Evens the count here at 2-2. He's down for ball 3, so full count now on Connor McDonald. 3 balls, 2 strikes again. Joel Pettigrew there, gassed up on that. Straight up, it looks like there will be room. Almost moves back near the fence and takes the catch. So 2 away here in the top of the 8th. Brings to the batter's box the right fielder, Nelson Phillips. So 2 out here in the top of the 8th. And this is inside for ball 1. Joel Pettigrew here looking to finish his 8th innings of work. And that one finds his own for a called strike. Just over 100 pitches now, I assume. I haven't kept count, but would be over 100. So needs really this batter if he's going to come out and go behind his legs for a ball. So 2 ball, 1 strike count here on the batter. Joel Pettigrew looking to finish 8 innings of work here, and this is upstairs. So 3 balls, 1 strike now. So 2 out base on balls there to Nelson Phillips. Brings to the batter's box. Must be the catcher taking his gear off, obviously, Tom Butler. So 2 out, runner on first. And it looks like with that, that was obviously called a hit by pitch. Didn't really let the batter put his hands into the zone. But it looks like with that call, Joel Pettigrew's work will be done for the evening. He's gone 8 2/3 here and retires with a 5-run-0 lead. So, assuming the lead is maintained, will be the pitcher of record here this evening. And coming to the mound is Jackson Smith. And I believe we also have a pitch hitter for the Manly side.
Jackson Smith, yes. Including Patrick coming forward.
So it looks like we're about to get back underway here. Top of the 8th, change on the mound for the Central Coast Marlins. Jackson Smith comes into the game for Joel Pettigrew. Manly have runners on first and second with 2 out. And Manly have also made a change to a designated hitter, and I don't have his name. But he fouls the first one down into Jake Amos' bare hand for strike 1. They have the reserves here, but they don't have numbers beside them, so I can't tell you who it is. And a hit by pitch there will load them up. So 2 out. We now have loaded bases here in the top of the 8th. In the batter's box, number 54, the second baseman, Joshua Beasley. And that one just misses up for ball 1. Jackson Smith here looking to limit any further damage. Or any damage, there's no run scored yet in this innings, but they're loaded. They are loaded, 2 out. Again, must have just missed the top for ball 2. And looks like there is movement up to the bullpen for the Central Coast Marlins just in case here. Misses downstairs for ball 3. Wants to throw a strike here. A ball will walk the runner and score a run, and that one is in there for a strike. So 3 balls, 1 strike now on the batter. Hopefully that will get him going here, looking for another strike. Here's the pitch, and that one is fouled off to the right side. So does get another strike and loads the count here now. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, loaded bases here in the top of the 8th. Runners, of course, will be in motion. So Jackson Smith looking for the out here. Here's the pitch, and it is skied up in the air. It's gone quite high. Third base should have an easy catch on it and makes the catch. So Jackson Smith there manages to pitch himself out of trouble after going down 3 balls. Comes back, strike, foul, and the fly ball to third base for the final out of the innings. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, with the Central Coast Marlins still leading here 5 runs to 0.
Yes, yes.
There you go.
Yes.
Quite a number of defensive changes here in this final innings for the Manly side. Get them all. I don't have the full name and numbers, but those from Manly hopefully can recognise the players and friends.
Sort of that way.
Sorry.
Tommy, yell out to Harry, what number is he?
81.
Oh!
Anyone still there?
Leading off here in the bottom of the 8th will be right fielder Michael Campbell. So hopefully Central Coast Marlins, this will be their last at bat, unless Manly manage to tie or take the lead here in the top of the 9th. Hello. And that one's inside for ball 1. And that one misses outside for ball 2. Michael Campbell's daughter, Blake, joining us here momentarily in the commentary position while having an at-bat. Solving all the world's problems. And there's a swing to right field who will make the grab for the first out. So 1 up, 1 down here in the bottom of the 8th. To the batter's box, catcher Jake Amos. That one is called on the outside corner of the plate for strike one on Jake Amos. And that one is fouled out for strike two.
You get so much patience, Rob. I'm running out of money.
It's because they're under 18 plays and the coach doesn't coach under 18. So it's just this way. And then you just
And the breaking ball there in the dirt hits the umpire in the arm. I believe that's now 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jake Amos. Still Blake Campbell, you can hear in the background, if you can hear him through the mic having a chat with us. And with us, going to look at the scores. And there's a hit by Amos turns and goes to second. So the ball was fielded cleanly there by the shortstop, but threw it into the dirt over to first base. He couldn't pick it. Connor McDonald and saw the ball past the fielder, and the catcher hadn't backed up and turned and advanced to second. So 1 out, runner on 2 in the batter's box. First baseman Damien Rutherford. Damien Rutherford hangs off a high one there for ball 1. Game here starting to draw to a slowish close. And that one's in the dirt for ball 2. They're going to get 9 in easily. It's nearly 9:30. Not sure what time the 9:35 might be the no start the last inning. So this innings drags on for 8 more minutes. We won't go to them. But we'll see what happens here. Still a little bit of water to pass under the bridge before it starts to become a reality. And we'll miss this down for ball 3. So 3 straight balls here on Damien Rutherford. Pick it back on the shoulder, or would it be no, because that was down and in the dirt. A 4-pitch walk there to Damien Rutherford, which runners on 1 and 2. With 1 out, brings to the plate Chet Robinson. And that one comes to the inside for strike 1. Rutherford, and then I'm in the zone for strike 2. 4 pitches have been close in a row to go in Two really caught the edge of the inside and at the bottom of the Shepherds. So 2 strikes only.
That's it. But. Yeah. Oh, good. Yes!
Which will load them up here in the top, sorry, the bottom of the order. Loaded bases, 1 out. Goes to the batter's box. The designated hitter this evening, Kurt Eden. One called strike there. Must have called the outside edge of the zone. So strike 1 on Kurt Eden. No one is upstairs. Throws up for 1. One ball, 1 strike now from the batter. And that one's in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss there by Kurt Eden for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kurt Eden looking for the safe hit here to score some of these runners. Bases are loaded, 1 out. And that one is hit to centre field. Should at least score the runner from 3 on the sac fly. The runner goes. Throw is in. It's not going to be in time. Back to 2. The runner is safe. So the sac fly scores Jake Amos from first. Takes the score here out now to 6 runs to 0. And with 2 out here in the bottom of the 8th, we have runners on 1 and 2. And the batter's box, the second base, Kai McIntosh Walsh. Just noticed Jake Amos limping there a little bit after coming home then, so I hope there's nothing too serious about that. And a called strike there on Kai McIntosh Walsh. So 1 strike on the batter. And the runners have gone. And a swing and a miss. So 2 strikes now on the batter. Runners in scoring position on 2 and 3 in the bottom of the 8th. By McIntosh Walsh looking for a safe hit here to score these runners. Goes down for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes on the Seneca Mark, second baseman, Kyle McIntosh. Runners on 2 and 3. Here's the pitch. Down the middle. He will be called out on strikes. Looked at one too many there. Brings to a close the bottom of the 8th innings. Not before, though, the Central Coast Marlins played a 1 more run to now lead here 6 runs to 0. So it looks like we will go to the top of the 9th. Manly's last chance here to plate some runs for the evening. Seem to be a few changes here in the it looks to be the same. So here we go into the top of the 9th. Central Coast Marlins defending a 6-run to 0 lead here into the top of the 9th. The pitcher of record this evening, assuming the score remains the same, will be Joel Pettigrew, who threw 7 2/3 innings. Jackson Smith replacing him for the last out of the 8th innings. Starts off here with a ball. He's one of the main replacement batters here. It's number 43 for those. Can't see the number on the live screen. And 1 ball, 1 strike here on the batter. Two. At the moment. A lot of balls going out the right side weren't coming back in, unfortunately. Gents hasn't come back in. Hopefully we can get those back. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And runs hit to third base, takes the ball cleanly, throws the ball on the base, lucky 7 foot tall there, and is able to make a break first out.
Pinch hitter here, Soros.
Number 85. Manly may know who it is, but it's number 85. Out behind us for strike one. So one strike only on the batter. And a swing and a miss there for strike two. So two strikes only here on the Manly batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And it's straight to centre for base hit. So a single there to the Manly pinch hitter. Right up the middle. I believe this is one of the original starters. So one out here in the top of the ninth. A runner on first. And that one's in there for a called strike. The most energetic call of the night. I don't think I must be looking forward to going home. And this is upstairs to even the count at 1-1. And that is a swing, and that looks like it might find the grass. It will find the grass in deep left field. And the runner will be thrown out at second. So nice play there in the outfield, throwing it into Bramble at shortstop, who made the throw across to second base and got Gabriel Matto trying to take an additional base through there to second. Had him easy by a couple of yards in the end, but nice play, but nice running there also by the Manly runner from first base, who managed to move all the way around to third there with some good speed on the base paths. So 2 out here in the top of the ninth. And a foul tip through to Jake Amos there for strike one. And down in the dirt, evens the count at 1-1. And that one's hit down the centre. Looks like Manly will score their first one. And the runner will 3 across the same plate to score over. So he scored in 6 runs to 1 with the designated hitter, Ashley Roberts. And now in the batter's box, Connor McDonald. So 2 out here, runner on 1. And that one misses well. tight that was up around the chin. Off-speed pitch in there for strike one. And another off-speed pitch there. Draws a swing from strike two. One ball. One pitch away there, ending the innings and the game. And that one may in fact be over the fence. Or will it be foul? So a 2-run home run there to left field by Connor McDonald was just inside. It was called just inside the foul post. Foul pole. And that takes the score here now to 6 runs to 3. So if we're going to see a change on the mound here. And it is looks like Rd13 coming to the mound. He's not bringing out glove. I know he's taking the glove. So apparently we have communal gloves here at Central Coast Marlins. Pitcher just gives his glove to whoever's up next.
We're going to pitching change Marlins. You know who he is? Oh, right.
So Kurt Eden, the designated hitter, comes into the game. Sorry, in the batter's box for the Manly side is the right fielder, I'm not sure what that is, right fielder Nelson Phillips. So there's 2 out, no runners on. Score here is 6-3 in the top of the 9th. No one must have just missed low for ball 1. And that one's fouled back. Behind the catcher in front of the scorer's hut for a foul to even the count at 1-1. Kurt Eden here looking for this last out to close out. Manly looking for 3 more runs to make Central Coast bat again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that'll be called, and that will be game. So Kurt Eden there strikes out. Nelson Phillips on the called strike to bring to a close the top of the 9th innings. And with that, the Central Coast Marlins will take out the game 6 runs to 3. With Manly coming back there, scoring 3 runs in the top of the 9th. To keep the game alive for a little while, but fell 3 runs short of making the Central Coast Marlins again. So with that, we will wish you good night. Here on Saturday for the full club fixtures at their usual time. Under 18s at 11 o'clock, 3rd grade at 1:30, 2nd grade at 4 p.m. and 1st grade kicking off here at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. We will have a coverage live stream for you on Saturday. I'm not sure how many grades it will be at this stage. Depends on a number of factors, but we will have at least some, if not all, of the games covered for you on Saturday. We'll advise through our various Facebook and media channels later in the week what games we are able to cover. So with that, we wish you a good night. Trust you have enjoyed the game here with the Central Coast Marlins running out 6 runs to 3 winners over the Manly Eagles side here in the midweek first grade round 13 fixture. Good night.